getting wood. Taking her home, boys and girls. Should have a full tank of gas. And we're ready to roll. And we're off. Oh! The van is going home. So, what's new? What's changed since last time you've seen the van? Well, plenty. Let me tell you. Can't exactly remember where we left off, but what I do remember is that these door panels, all of our door panels, were garbed and needed to go. So, what did we do? We tossed them, and we got some Goin ABS door panels to replace them. So that was good. Sound deadened the whole deal. I'll show some of that. And it was a pain and a half. Yeah, it was terrible, and it took forever. But I'm glad, because that sound deadening stuff, you only do it once and then you're good. So you don't hopefully have to worry about it anymore. And the door panels went in fine. They were just kind of a pain to get fitting. But regardless, they're in now. So that was big. And then it's running, actually. That's huge. Because when we left off, it wasn't running. So. We did the trans cooler, which was a big one. That was exciting for me because I kind of did that on my own. Didn't really have a... Well, Dad was at work, so he came and checked on me afterwards, but I kind of just rolled through it on my own. And that all went fine. When we started it up, there was one connection that wasn't tight, so it spewed transmission fluid everywhere. Other than that, though, it was pretty good. So that was good. Go Westy transmission cooler. And then what else did we do? Gas tank went back in. That was a Dad and I project together. That was another pain. Oh, alternator, finished that. That is successfully mounted where it needs to be mounted. I think we saw that part, but now we got it wired up, and now we got it wired up correctly because I incorrectly wired it up, or told Dad how I thought it was, and it wasn't. So the battery light wouldn't have read anything, but now our battery light works, so that's a plus. And what else? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Did some other little odds and ends, like cosmetic stuff, kind of like the waxing today, like painted the brake drums, which you'll see just black, just to kind of hide them because they were rusty and gross, and I didn't want that to be like the center of attention since the new wheels, you can really see through the new wheels. So that was nice. And oh, the Go Westy coolant alarm, that definitely works because like we saw in the headlight part, I don't know if we got new headlights, so I got LED headlights, H4, the European style from Van Again. So we installed those, and while I was testing those, I actually had everything like plugged in and was testing it, and the alarm, the temp alarm went off because there was no coolant in it. So it was saying, hey, or not the temp alarm, the coolant alarm. So it was saying, hey, you don't have any coolant. And I was, yeah, okay. I mean, you really can't tell anything, but it's pretty sweet. That's our alarm, and I don't really know why that's going off. So, else? Oh, the spare tire. That's still kind of a pain because it's not quite right yet. So I've been doing a bunch of reading on the Samba about how you can fit up to a 27-inch spare in the spare tire, in the stock spare tire location, right underneath the floor right here. And our wheels and tire combo is only like a 26.5 or 26 1/3 or something like that. So I figured we'd have not much leeway, but we'd have a little bit of leeway and we could make it work. We put it all together, and there was no way that tire and wheel were fitting in there. So it's back to the drawing board a little bit, and that's it. We did like 3 or 4 test drives before this. So I mean, this will be the longest drive at about a half an hour when we get over there. It's sturdy. It's good. I like it. It's a little squeaky when you fill it up full of people and stuff. and I think that's just our springs and shocks, or our shocks aren't doing much and the springs are doing it all, which is just a little creaky, and the rubber pads are probably worn out and all that kind of stuff. But that's on the list. So, oh, CVs. I think they're fine right now because they're working, and I don't hear any clicking, and I don't hear any weird noises. But I know that my boots are ripped, and I'm sure they're old and gross. So I want to go for the I'm gonna go for the Porsche 944 CVs and just rebuild my axles and get some new quality. I think the Rockford boots are the better quality ones. So I think I want to do it that way. Because it's an automatic, I can't get the full kit with new axles and everything like that. But I also hear that the stock axles, if they're not like shredded, you're good. They're strong enough steel and they're good enough stuff or whatever. So that'll be in the future. So another thing I decided to change after having a little bit of an overheating problem while I was waiting at the toll booth at the Bay Bridge. This is our old fan resistor. As you can see, it's a little bit burnt looking there on the top. I wasn't getting the low speed fan. I was just getting the high speed that would turn on for a minute and then shut off, which was leading me to my temps were just climbing and climbing. So I went ahead and got a aftermarket one from Fan Cafe that we'll throw in now, and we'll see if that helps our overheating fan not going on issue. And we're cruising on the freeway here, Highway 4. We're doing about 65. This is a pretty amazing turnaround though. I'm very happy about everything we've done. I think we've made good decisions in terms of pieces and parts that we've put on. It's been a lot of work since December, but so January, February, March, April, May. It's the beginning of June, so going on 6 months. We had this thing. I mean, it was running and driving at the beginning, so that was a plus. But we have this thing pretty well torn down and then turned around and then back at it, you know what I mean, 6 months later. So today is like one of the hottest days of the year apparently, or of the year so far. So we're just ready for summer, and we're ready for camping, and we're ready for whatever else may happen. So I'll be driving this guy around, showing it off, doing what I can do and enjoying it. And hopefully we can take it places and do stuff with it and keep the fun going. Thank you, and good night. Got a bug. I just cleaned that windshield. I like this fan. I changed my mind. Oh, it's scary. Oh. One more. There it is. Oh, freaks me out every time.